Hey there, YouTube. Another Taurus High Point production coming at you. A year-end review. Are SLIXSHOTS Nipples better than factory? A year-end review. Now, some people go out and they grab these things and they use them for a day. And they throw up a video about how great they are. Yes, this is true, but this is a year-end review. It's not something I went out, bought them, threw them on there, because at first I had them on the 44 cylinder here. Now they're on my 36 AT&T Reach Out and Touch someone. And of course this is my Thunder Rosa cylinder. These two have the stock on them. This one has the SLIXSHOTS. I did have the SLIXSHOTS on the 44 in the beginning. After a year, is there a difference? Is one far superior than the other? I can put these CCI caps on all three of these cylinders right now, turn each cylinder upside down, and the CCI, the SLIXSHOTS nipples, are the only ones that hold the CCI number 11 caps. But they'll also hold the RWS 1075. They'll also hold the RIM 10s. I've tried the RIM 11s, and it's kind of like the CCI number 11s on your factory nipples. Not quite as great. But with these being the only available on the market, the CCI 11s, plus my own cap maker is an 11, so I make the 11s at home. Let's get you a good close-up on what the difference is between the two. Okay. A visual inspection here. Ooh. That's your AT&T. Your SLIXSHOTS nipples. Okay. Larger fire hole, larger fire channel. Stainless steel versus your pot metal factory. I really don't know if they're pot metal or not, but I wouldn't go past it. Very small flash hole. And a difference on fitting, if you really let me show you. These are your factories. At your SLIXSHOTS aftermarket. These are unpinched CCI number 11s. As my fingers don't do this as great as a star capper, I gotta roll them around in there until I get a good feel and get them on the cone or nipple, whichever you choose to call it. Everybody says it was cone in the original manuals, but I've seen the original manual. It's in PDF on the internet. You can either download it and read it, or read it right there on the site. I'm just going to look at you and say, surprise! And I'm going to leave it alone at that. As for what these things are called, whether cones or nipples, do yourself a favor and educate yourself. Don't take somebody there who's tired of saying nipple and having the whole entire community giggle and snicker because they can't contain themselves. And CCI number 10 cap, or CCI number 11 caps on the Pieta stock nipples. A little bit of tapping. That didn't need any tapping. And now your SLIXSHOTS. Does the investment far outweigh the hassles you have with using the factory nipples? Now, there is a way I get these to fit, and I got two here prepped for it. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to tell you what I did. What was done there was I pinched the skirting, and even still that one started to back up a little bit. That one there. I pinched the skirting a little bit, and they hold. Yes, you can. But then you get those that say if you paint your caps, you're going to get nothing but chain fires. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. But I leave that crew where they're at. They need to be there. God's put them there on that mess. I didn't. But anyway, I don't have to pinch the caps. Okay. They go on, they hold. Not only that, but I can use the RWS 1075, the CCI number 11s, and the Remington number 10s successfully without walking off or backing off these SLIXSHOT nipples. Like I said, this is a year-end review. This is not something I went out and I bought them because they look cool. I used them in one shoot and they worked excellently, and that's not what this is. This is after a year, and they were on 2 cylinders. First on my cherry popper here, which is a 44 Sheriff brass frame, and then my AT&T after I got it several months later, probably 7 or 8 months later. But I've had them on this cylinder particular for a year, so do they negate every single cap jam? I'm going to take on the honest answer here. Okay. And do some more visual for you. On this cylinder versus this cylinder, which one's better at negating cap jams? This cylinder, anywhere from 1 to 6 cap jams per cylinder. Okay. Same thing with the other cylinder, that's a 44. anywhere from 1 to 6 cap jams per cylinder. You might snag a cap jam in 8 to 10 cylinders. One cap jam in 8 to 10 cylinders. And that's got to be more with the way the cap breaks apart rather than the cap blowing back off of the nipple and falling down behind the hammer. Just with the way the cap disintegrates. So the investment all total in is $29 for 3 sets of SLIXSHOTS. You can almost go out and get another firearm for that, or put a down payment on something for that, or you can go ahead and make the payment and get a really nice working black powder from one of the 3 or from all 3 that you currently hold. These are mine. I bought and paid for those about a year ago, a little over a year ago, when I got my cherry popper, because I took that out and shot it in miserable cap jams. I came back and figured that was the best way to stop them. It's on YouTube. I looked into it more, did some more research online, and the agreement was they do a lot better job at preventing cap jams. Yes, they do. I'm glad I went ahead and bit the bullet and made the extra 2 purchases. But like I said, you know, it's Taurus High Point production. I choose, therefore I am responsible.